Overwatch 2, World of Warcraft Shadowlands, and Diablo 4. For many, these were some of the biggest highlights from BlizzCon 2019. With that said, this year we decided to ask you, the community, for your thoughts on these announcements and what you would like to see from them going forward.
So first of all, can you tell me your name?
My name's Josh.
Josh, last name?
Blackstar.
Blackstar.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I promise it's real.
That's excellent. You belong here, man.
Yeah.
So tell me, is this your first BlizzCon?
It is.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. What do you think of it so far?
I think it's amazing. I mean, I've watched it every year at home, but a new WoW expansion in Diablo 4 kind of brought it over the top. So I'm pretty hyped so far.
Big.
Is it as big as you expected to be? Bigger?
Bigger. I thought it was just going to be one building, but it's actually like 3.
A little crowded, but it's to be expected that everyone and anyone that loves Blizzard games is going to want to be here, right? So,
Definitely.
No, it's pretty much exactly how I expected. Just costumes and the people. It's pretty fantastic. I'm having a blast so far, and still got a full day ahead, right?
This year we had a lot of reveals, a lot of different trailers. What are you most hyped about?
I'm most hyped about the new Diablo coming out. That looked pretty sick.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. Did you have any class in mind that you had your eye on that you want to play?
Oh god, no. It just all looks really badass.
I'm just way too hyped for Diablo 4 because last year Diablo Immortal was a giant letdown.
Definitely, I don't think you're alone in thinking that. So, we're talking about WoW Classic. I take it from your shirt that you're a fan of World of Warcraft.
I am, yes. I actually do a podcast for World of Warcraft.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. So, are you one of the fabled vanilla players?
I have dabbled in the vanillas. I have several characters over there, and it's a good time. Like, I enjoy Classic.
How do you think it stacks up to the hype?
I mean, I think everybody is pretty happy about it. I mean, yeah, I hyped it, and I've been enjoying it up till now.
I think it lived up to the hype for those who really were looking for a Classic experience. I think it's as close to what I experienced back then as you can get without me going back to an old computer in my parents' house kind of thing, right?
Do you think that the success of this opens the doors to other games to kind of take themselves back to their origins and give people that nostalgia trip they're looking for? And if so, what kind of game would you like to see that treatment given to?
There is definitely an opportunity for people to experience those adventures. It's hard to retell those stories in a really modernized way without building an entirely new game. But I think that there is definitely room to at least offer support enough that players can get in and experience those stories.
This week at BlizzCon we had Overwatch 2 announced, and we get a lot of cool sneak peeks at different stuff that's coming down the line. Can you tell me what your initial thoughts are about Overwatch 2?
It's something that I've been looking for. I've wanted Overwatch to add PvE for a very long time.
It's interesting that they're splitting it apart instead of just adding in the story feature into the first game, kind of keeping, the PvP as the one game and kind of reintroducing both into the other side. It's pretty neat. I think it's a good idea, and it's good move for them as a sequel to do it that way. Yeah.
I'm psyched. That cinematic it almost made me cry. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was really happy about that.
They brought Sojourn into the lore, and I've been literally complaining about this for a year, and no one wanted to listen, and now she's in, and all of you can shut up.
Excellent. So have you had a chance to play the demo yet?
No, I have not. My friends did, though.
We did. We hit a couple games. Not gonna lie, honestly, our team kind of sucked, but...
It looks good. I played the PvE and played the PvP. It still feels like the same, so I'm not sure how much is different for PvP and how much is... But push seems good, so...
I think it would have helped if we could have had some comms going with both of them, but...
Well, tale as old as time, my friend.
Exactly.
What do you think of some of the mechanic changes that they made, especially in the PvE modes where you get items and customizable abilities?
Yeah, it seems kind of like a Diablo-esque kind of style, and I think that's going to be really good for it. It looks really good.
I like the customizable abilities. I think it's something that, I'd want to see unlocked and see how they function a bit more.
I think if anything, they do help in the sense of giving a little bit more life. Whether that's going to keep it lively for a long time, that is to say. I do like the fact that you can customize your utilities, so you can get you can probably have the worst kit imaginable, or you can have the most OP kit imaginable just by mixing up your skills.
I played Tracer and did the pulse bomb where you pulse bomb multiple people. That was quite cool. And the Reinhardt thing where you spin around, that you can make your hammer swing so fast, it's weird. You just start spinning around in a circle, spinning your hammer is great.
So, this is still early on. We've only seen a snippet of what's to come in Overwatch 2. So, based on what you haven't seen, what would you like to see added to the game?
Well, just more heroes in general. It gives more, changes, like obviously even to the Overwatch League and even just the worlds and stuff like that, like just the meta changes and things like that. So more heroes, more game modes and stuff like that, just more story actually, just to actually know what's really going on instead of just having to read lore online or anything like that, right?
I guess more backstory to some of the characters, because we have some snippets of Genji's backstory, and we know a bit about like Mercy's, but I'd love to see a bit more in depth where each character came from.
If there's one thing I want in PvP, it's bans, like a league-like draft system.
Ban heroes.
Yeah, I've played like pub games with like tier 3 players, and stuff like that, and like when you get bans into Overwatch, the game's so different. It feels so much better. That's why I think the PvP needs to go.
All right. Well,
Other than that, it's good.
excellent. Well, that's all I got for you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.